me ask something else. I mean, because there's this not movement, but there's an understanding that social media, especially for women, can be very negative. You know, this sort of echo chamber, this sort of loop where it makes you see perfect lives, it makes you feel bad about your own life. And so there's this sense of almost opting out to some extent. Does that, you mentioned one of them who really has mental health at the center of her brand. Is that going to impact how they engage or how the audience is engaging with them, as we've kind of have mixed feelings about social media itself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can definitely be hard to be vulnerable, and it takes, Ami's song said it took years to kind of open up to her audience, but once she did, just the returns on that were just immense. You grow your community even more. She had the highest engagement rate on TikTok at almost 50%, and so it's just more of a conversation that way, and I think the successful creators are creating conversations and being authentic. And so it's tough to do at first, but if you've built an audience and a brand, that's definitely what works.
Everybody with an Instagram account, a TikTok account, kind of a brand. We may not all be successful brands,
yes.
But does it make you think about your own brand or give any advice to people about building their own brands? We can't all be, millions of followers, but what advice did you glean for yourself or others around how to engage?
Yeah, I think it's definitely that being authentic piece. Instagram was and still kind of is a place where it's a curated feed. You want the pretty travel photos, but I think the ones that resonate most are just, sharing what your day is like or hopping on your stories and talking. And so
here's what I really look like when
And so I think personally I'm like, I don't need to put a filter on this photo anymore and things like that. And so that's kind of the way I think about it.
Great.